What's good? Welcome to That's Hard Golf. It's your boy AC. I'm with.
Britt, Berit.
What's up, Brett? How you doing today?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Blessed, highly favored. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Same.
Hole seven.
Hole seven.
Hole seven. So we're coming down the stretch here on the front nine. As a reminder, we did commit that we would at least give y'all 18 holes, man. Once again, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to That's Hard Golf. The purpose of That's Hard Golf is essentially three things. It's to help new golfers with getting into the sport and providing them with the tools that they need to get into the sport. For those who are new and already in golf, we talk a little bit professional golf. And then, of course, because I am joined with my life partner, we will be discussing marriage and relationship topics as they occur. So definitely excited. I know we've covered so much already this round, but still so much to cover. I also want to throw out there, if you have any suggestions or, things that you would like us to cover, whether it be any of those topics, drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments. You could DM, however you want to get those to us. We appreciate all type of suggestions or ideas that come from our subscribers slash listeners slash silent supporters slash silent haters. A few of y'all out there. You always got to call out the haters that you don't know. Everybody, we all got haters, even though we don't know them. And there could possibly be nobody hating on us. It could be everybody just strictly supporting us. But I know it's a few. I know it's a couple of y'all. Because
Okay.
it's always one. So if you a hater, man, send me something. Send me an idea. Send me an idea.
Just want to throw out. I really like the color of your hat.
You like that?
Yeah.
Shout out to this brand, man. I won't even say the name, even though I just wear them every week.
Yeah. Consistently.
But shout out to them, man. You already know. I mean, you already know where I'm going with this. Send it. Send it. So thank you for that. I ain't gonna hold us no longer. Let's get right into our new golfer segment. So last week we talked about scoring. And we've talked a lot. If you've been tuning into us weekly, you're pretty much set. You know what clubs to get. You know what your clubs do. You know how to set your tee time. You know how to show up. So we actually wanted to touch on one other topic that I think is important to know, because while we touched on a set of golf clubs, there's a few other things that you need to be successful on the golf course. And I kind of wanted to break these down. There are certain things that you need. There are some things that you may want to have, like they are kind of nice to haves, and then there are just things that you strictly just if you're an avid golfer and you just want the best of the best, or everything that you could possibly need on a course, then there are those type of items, things that you may not need as a beginner, but once again, for our listeners who are just swimming in bread and it's like, bro, I'm trying to cop whatever I need and I want to look like I know what I'm doing, these will be the things that you'll want. So really just want to break down the basics. Not going to go too deep, but definitely want to break down the basics. So first, Brittany, let me ask you, I like to start it with asking you, what do you absolutely need? I don't want to like preface it with anything. I just want to start with nothing. Like we're starting from scratch. If you're going to play golf, what do you absolutely need to go play, let's say 9 holes of golf? What do you need?
Well, you need your clothes. So you
Okay.
need some
You need
closed-toed
clothes.
shoes. You need clubs. You need golf balls. You need tees. Um, I'd say you need a ball marker.
I wouldn't say you need that. Wouldn't say you need that.
Okay. Um, I'd say you need a towel.
I would not say you need that.
I'd
I mean,
say.
Brittany, do you think you need those things? I'm just trying to understand.
I mean, they come in handy.
Brittany, you've played without both of those things that you've listed, so I'm
No,
trying to
no, no, no,
understand.
because I've played with you and you have those things. So I will use yours. I don't have them, so I need to buy them. That's the point.
Mm,
Like, I should
mm,
have them.
mm. But you were able to walk on the course, and if I didn't have a towel, what would you have done?
Ugh, it'd be horrible. I'd
All
be
right.
wiping grass with my hands.
Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. I mean, you pretty much listed what you need, right? You need golf clubs. You need a bag to put the clubs in. You need golf balls. That's what and obviously clothes and closed toe shoes, like you said. Don't even got to be golf shoes. You just
No,
need
they
some
can be
closed toe
tennis shoes.
shoes, tennis shoes. That's what you need to play golf. You know, I think the next level would be something like golf shoes. Like that's helpful. I wouldn't even say you need tees, to be honest.
How are you supposed to drive your ball?
You don't tee it up. You just put it on the ground and hit it. But now I would say, like, you know, any person who's like just an ounce serious about playing golf, you will definitely want some golf tees.
Those don't even cost that much.
Yeah, so I kind of want to, you know, stop there because on the tees, you know, when you go to the store, there's a lot of different types of tees.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think for most people, like, please, if you're new, like, get the cheapest tees that you can. I think as you start playing more, you'll start to gain some preferences on tees. You'll start to gain preferences on length of tees because you'll start to see different lengths. You'll see some real small tees that may be better for like hitting an iron off the tee. And then, of course, you know, kind of some standard longer tees that kind of vary anywhere between like, I don't know, I'd say like 2.5 to 4 inches. Me personally, I don't like a really long tee. I kind of like something that's like 2 3/4 inches. I know I'm getting pretty precise, but when you go, it'll be on the bag. Because I just don't like to tee my ball up high. But regardless, like, please just get like the cheapest thing that you can get. Sometimes it comes in a small bag, sometimes in a super large bag. If you're a big Amazon user, just go on Amazon, buy you a huge bag of tees that'll last you all year. That's what I've done. A lot of tees are wooden. I tell you, wooden tees break. They break pretty easily. So typically cheaper. But, you know, I like to kind of play with a plastic tee because they just last a little bit longer. But, you know, a lot of people break tees. They don't care about them. Some people just hit tees. They don't even pick them up, which we've talked about.
Pick up tees.
So, I mean, it's just, you know, if they cheap and you don't care about them and you don't feel like looking for them, hey, do you. But, yeah, when it comes to tees, man, do whatever you would like. Golf balls. You know, that's something that we really haven't gotten into. But, of course, you need golf balls. If you're brand new, I would say get the cheapest golf ball you can get. It's really not going to make a difference when you can barely or consistently make contact with the ball. I would say once you start being pretty consistent with making contact, you can start to be a little bit more picky with the balls you play. I think the most important thing is not actually the ball you play, but the most important thing is playing a consistent ball. Like, that's the most important thing. Sometimes people, you know, they'll just get just a whole smorgasbord of just different brands, different types of balls. I feel like you'll struggle then because, you know, balls are made differently, right? Like they fly different, they feel different, they spin different, you know. So when you're always playing with different balls, you're going to struggle to get the consistency that you're looking for. So no matter what type of ball you play, I'm always going to advise to just play the same ball, you know, especially like for your round or, you know, if you really don't care, then, you know, some people just, you know, whatever the next ball in their bag, they just pull out. And that's fine. Like if you just out there just, you know, not really caring. I think if you have any interest in like trying to get better and stuff like that, play a consistent ball. Play a consistent ball. And when it comes to brands, you know, there's a lot of different brands. But like I took Brittany to Walmart, man, we gonna get that big old pack of nitro.
Huge.
And we gonna go out there and this what you gonna play.
Orange and yellow.
Until you show me anything, any type of ability. And she's still on that orange and yellow box.
Yep.
Because we still working on that. Me, you know, when it comes to balls, it varies kind of the type of season. Right now we're in the summertime, so I'm playing some of my better golf. So, you know, I'm playing a more expensive ball. I won't name the brand. But, you know, normally in the wintertime, you know, I might play a cheaper ball that runs out a little bit longer, that's a little harder, you know, just to cut through that cold air. But when it comes to balls, just get a pack ball. And when you're new, you might want to have like 6 to 9 balls on you. Yeah, because you're going to be losing a few. I ain't even going to cap. You're going to lose a few. The better you get, the less you will lose, the less number of balls you will need to keep in your bag. When you are new, I would definitely try to keep a good amount of balls in the bag. I would say I wouldn't start a new round with less than 6 balls if I'm new. I just wouldn't do it, especially 18 holes. I would not do it. Brittany can attest. She has been with me on a golf course when I ran out of balls. Do you remember that?
I do.
I don't even think you remember that.
No, I do. And we left.
Yeah, we left. I mean, you know, I think I was able to go in the woods and maybe find a couple more, but then I soon lost those, and it was like, dang.
What can you do?
Yeah, so never again. You know, so now
make sure you have enough balls.
Even though I'm good, I still keep plenty of balls because you just never know. And I like to give balls out to people who may not have them. So yeah, what we talked about: tees, golf balls. I would say those are, you know, those. Obviously, you need a ball tees you don't absolutely need, but you definitely want to have tees on you. A glove. We've talked about a glove. So a golf glove, personally, I think is important. Certain people don't like a glove, don't like the way it feels. Most people wear a glove. Like most golfers wear a glove. If you are right-handed, this is a big tip. If you are a right-handed golfer, you want a glove on your left hand. Just the way that you grip the club, you're typically gripping it a little bit more firmer in that left hand because the club is in the left hand and then your right hand just kind of comes over. So you want a glove on your left hand. If you're a left-handed golfer, you'll want a glove on your right hand. I have seen golfers wear gloves on both hands. Not typical. Whatever you prefer. You don't have to wear a glove. It's not a requirement. But you definitely want to wear a glove on your left hand if you're right-handed and on your right hand if you're left-handed. I will never forgive my father. I will never forgive. If he's watching this, I will never forgive you for sending me to I was in the first tee, and he sent me to the first session with a glove on my right hand, and I'm right-handed. And they said, who is this kid with this right-handed glove? Son, you're right-handed. You need a glove on your left hand. And I'm sitting here like my dad been playing golf my whole life, and this man sent me up here with a glove on my right hand. Never forget that. But for everybody, it's good to know.
When you know better, you do better.
Yeah, you do better. You do better. When it comes to brand of glove, man, once again, when you're new, just get whatever you can afford. Personally, Cabretta leather, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but Cabretta leather, always a good glove. When I was a newer golfer, I had a bad habit of playing with the glove until it was just destroyed, like until it had like a million holes in it. Then I would replace it. I would not suggest that. I would advise as soon as maybe a couple holes, maybe one hole in your glove, like get a new glove. Like it makes playing better. It ain't fun when you're playing with a destroyed glove. And in the heat, your glove will typically wear sooner. So in the summertime, you may be running through gloves. So definitely consider that. A towel. Get a golf towel. I would suggest that. So when you're hitting the ball, obviously your club gets dirty because it's just destroying dirt all day. So you'll want a towel for that. And in the summertime, like now I'm trying to get back in the habit of keeping a towel for my face because I'm sweating. So kind of two towels, one towel on the bag, and then one towel that I may keep separate to wipe sweat off of me. You mentioned a ball marker. Mm-hmm. So I like that. So, if you've seen some of our videos, we've talked about marking your ball. We talked about standing in people's lines. So when you hit a ball on the green, it is customary that you mark your ball. You put some mark down right behind your ball so you can pick your ball up. And you can do a lot of things. You can clean your ball. Sometimes people want to align. There's a little line on your ball. You can align it how you want. But the way that you keep the spot is actually with a ball marker. So you can mark your ball. And that kind of goes into what's called a divot tool, which it shouldn't actually be called a divot tool. It should be called like a ball mark tool because a divot is actually the mark that you make in the fairway. While when your ball hits the green, it puts a mark on the green. But there is a tool that you can fix that mark. So if you can imagine if a ball is coming full force into a green, which sometimes can be soft, it may leave an indenture in the green. So great etiquette would be to fix that indenture using a divot tool. You can use a few things. Some people just use a T if you're really good at it. I would suggest going onto YouTube and searching how to fix your divot. Because if you're a greenskeeper, you probably understand there are good ways to fix it and then bad ways to fix it that damages the green. So definitely, I won't give you that tip because I'm going to be honest, I'm still struggling. With fixing a ball mark correctly. But
on the green.
On the green, correct. But keeping a divot tool, because sometimes that tool actually has a ball marker on it. Mm-hmm. Like most of mine it's 2-in-1. So that's definitely helpful as well. So not required. But good to have, especially when you're playing in a group. You'll want a ball marker because I may say, Brittany, can you mark your ball for me because your ball's in my way? And you don't want to be, do you have a marker? But you can use a penny, a quarter.
Yeah, just something on you.
Just something,
But ball markers are cool.
Yeah, but they come in a lot of different ways. There's actually, if you look back here, this is a Masters ball mark in that little green box in front of that trophy right next to that 2024 Classic trophy that only 11-time major winners got. But yeah, you'll see that as well. And actually, right below that, it kind of go to my next topic. There's a box there that's actually for a range finder. I would say this is one of those things that's just strictly nice to have. It is not required to have, but it is nice to have. You can, I guess I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it if you have no idea what it is. Just thinking about like binoculars that will tell you the distance. So I can actually use my rangefinder, what we would call shoot the flag, and it will tell me how far the flag is away from me. Or I can shoot whatever I like. So I could shoot a tree or a bunker, and it'll tell me how many yards away that particular whatever I'm shooting is. And that's very helpful when you're playing golf. A lot of different brands, they come at a lot of different prices. You can find rangefinders for $80. You can find rangefinders for $200, or you can find rangefinders for $600 that my wife bought me one time. I said, babe, this is too much. I don't know what they told you at the golf store, but baby,
it was super fancy,
baby,
but it looked really nice, and it came with a whole lot of cool functions, and I figured you'd like it because you're a tech person,
Well,
you're into that.
I got a rangefinder. I said, wow, this is pretty cool. Then I found out how much it cost. I said, baby, I love
you would have kept it if you didn't know how much it cost. You would have kept it if you didn't know how much it cost.
I really need to hold on because this may be a good relationship topic. It may replace the one I had, so I'm actually gonna hold it because I want to come back to this.
Okay.
So let's put a pin in this.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back to this.
All right.
But rangefinders can come in a lot of different ways. Just find one that works for you. You don't even need one. There are so many apps on your phone now, and for the longest time, I didn't have a rangefinder. I just used the app on my phone that actually has GPS for a lot of the courses that you already play, and will tell you how far you are away from the green, and you can choose other spots on the course that it'll tell you how far you are. And it is typically reasonably accurate. Like it's typically within a few yards of my rangefinder. So, you don't need a rangefinder. You can use your phone. The last thing I had on my list was something pretty like basic, which is an umbrella. Mm-hmm. So umbrella is just good to keep in your bag. Small umbrella, big umbrella. We're out in nature, guys. It rains, and you would rather be caught with your umbrella than without. Also, on top of that, on a golf bag, typically sometimes your golf bag will come with a rain hood. Essentially, it's just like a little cover you can put over, and you can buy these as well. So even if you're in a cart, and it starts raining, you can just put this little rain cover over your bag. Keep your clubs dry. You don't want your clubs getting wet. First of all, they rust quicker, and if your grips get wet, obviously you can imagine the club becomes slippery, starts slipping at your hands. Nobody wants that. So keep your clubs dry, your gloves dry. So
I'm gonna add one more. I think not a need, but something to have would be like the Grint app that you have to keep track of your scores. And isn't that the same app that'll show you like the distances? Is that the same one, or is that a different one that you're talking about for like the courses?
So going back to the rangefinder, so like I said, you can use an app to shoot distances. For the most part, damn near all golf apps now, if it does like GPS, it'll likely have a digital scorecard that you can use as well to track your score. Now, she mentioned one that I use that, I'll say this name because I love this app. It's called the Grint, and I'm a big supporter of the Grint because, not only does it GPS, it'll keep your score, but it'll also keep all other stats. So if you're a beginner, you may not care nothing about like your stats, but personally I do, as I'm trying to get better. So by that, it means like how many fairways I hit, how many greens I hit, how often I hit my ball to the left off the tee, how often do I hit it to the right, how many 2 putts do I have per round, 3 putts. I can track all this in my app and review it later. So it's very helpful, and it keeps my handicap, which I know we will talk about eventually this round, but it does track my official handicap as well. So find you a good app. Like I said, I'm a big supporter of the Grint, but there's a lot of great apps out there that you can use to track. When you're a beginner, it might not be as important, but as soon as you start caring about your score, get you an app so you can start keeping your scores and track your progress.
Yeah,
track your progress.
Better.
Yeah. So, do you have an app?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I working on trying to get better?
Are you? Tell me.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. That's awesome. Anything else? Anything that we may have missed that from an accessory standpoint? I think that's pretty much it. In your golf bag, you can keep a lot of stuff, that I think, and I'm trying to be better about that, keeping tissue.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, hand sanitizer.
Maybe some wipes.
Yeah, it's like some medicine. Like, if you want to like allergy medicine,
Tylenol, for a
Tylenol,
day.
bug spray,
Oh,
you know,
sunscreen.
sunscreen. These are good things you can keep in your bag as well, because you just want to be prepared. You want to be prepared, and of course, alcohol. You got to keep that. Don't tell the starter; they might take it. Nah, you know, I've never experienced that. I have never experienced no type of starter or ranger giving me flack for like bringing like a drink onto the course.
I mean, there's tons of signs when you come in.
Yeah, but like I've never actually seen it enforced. I guess maybe I've never just had it just blatantly out. But I mean, I definitely had.
Like a lunchbox.
Yeah, you know, I bring my lunchbox or like a beer that they don't sell at the course where it's like clearly I brought this on. But I don't know. That's beside the point. But just, you know, I never dealt with that. You can drink on the golf course. You can drink. And I encourage it, especially when the round go bad. Pop it
What else
open.
are you going to do?
All right, man. That's our new golfer segment.
Yeah.
All right. Pro golf. Well, I kind of want to start with, you know, talking about someone who is continuing to be incredible. And that's Nelly Korda on the LPGA. She actually just secured her 6th win in 7 starts this past weekend. I mean, incredible. Now, we talked about her before. You know, I've shown you all videos of her swing. Just, you know, textbook. And I was actually recently just watching some videos with her. It was her, Rory, and Tiger, and they were kind of talking about her driver swing, and she was just kind of talking about some of the multiple swings that she may use in different scenarios. And every time she demonstrated it, I mean, she just executed it like flawlessly. So, you know, just a all around great story and a great player. And I think her next tournament will be the U.S. Women's Open, which is taking place, I want to say next month. I could be off though, but I know that should be the next time that she's competing. So she's won 6 of her last 7 starts. I think she's had 8 starts this season and has won 6 of them. So this is 75% of tournaments she's played in this year.
Crazy.
She has won. And she's going for another one, going for that U.S. Women's Open. So just incredible. And like I said, I think LPGA is great to watch as an amateur because, you know, from the distance perspective, it's similar to, you know, maybe distances that us amateurs hit. But obviously from a skill level, not even close. So incredible to see. So shout out Nelly Korda. And also on the pro golf tip, we just finished the PGA Championship. Who was your pick?
Oh, my boy got arrested.
Who was that?
Scotty,
man. Scotty Scheffler, number 1 golfer in the world. You know, we got a chance to watch him Thursday have a pretty good round. He was in contention. Well, it started with an eagle on 1. So that a hole out eagle on 1. Something about them eagles on 1, man. You ever had an eagle on 1? I've had an eagle on 1. It was actually when I won my 11th KLC major, 2024 Chat Classic, that silver trophy over there. So I'll tell you something about an eagle on 1. But had an eagle on 1, you know, had a great round 1. And then I believe that was Friday morning. We woke up and we found out that Scotty Scheffler had been arrested.
Yep.
Arrested. I don't have the charges in front of me. I'm going to throw them up right here, man. Just crazy, though. Just a crazy story. He was actually released from jail and made it back to the course before his tee time and teed off right on time and had a great round. Played great Friday. Didn't play great Saturday. Kind of fell out of contention. Still was able to secure him a top 10 for the tournament. So that was incredible. But just an interesting story. Still going through like some legal matters currently. I think they're trying to get like his court date set, and there's controversy about the body cam. That apparently the officer didn't have his body cam on, or you know something to that matter, and they're trying to get the footage. Cause the officer pretty much saying that you know Scotty dragged him, ran him over, messed up clothes, just crazy. Just you know nobody would have thought that Scotty Scheffler would be the person who would get arrested. I mean he's such a wholesome guy, but I think this case is I don't know. You know I'm a hold judgment because I don't know. I think it's interesting. What was Scotty on, bro? What's up? And by on, I mean like not like what like he was on, but you know what I mean. You know, I don't know if people understand the lingo the lingo. But I don't know what type of time was Scotty on. That maybe y'all will understand that better. What type of time was he on this morning? You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
You good over there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good over
I
there?
keep putting my foot on the thing.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, shout out to your boy Scotty, unable to secure that second major of the year. So anybody who bet that Grand Slam, sorry, that's done. Now, you know, I picked Bryson last week, Bryson DeChambeau. I mean, for anybody who's watching, I mean, come on, man.
That was a very good pick.
Come on, man. Told y'all before the
pick.
tournament started, man. I told y'all, man, Bryson is just, you know, sometimes AC just got that feeling. And I had that feeling that Bryson was going to come with it. And he did come with it. He did come with it. He was actually able to secure a second place finish at the PGA, only to be eclipsed by someone we was low-key hating on last week. We was low-key hating on him. But here go the thing. I'm a big Xander Schauffele supporter.
I know.
I took him for the Masters.
Yeah.
You know, I was disappointed, obviously, by his loss to Rory, but you know, you made a great point. It's not like Xander had a terrible round. It's just Rory just went crazy.
Yeah.
And stunning on him. But Xander said, you know what? I got something for y'all.
Yeah.
I got something for y'all who, you know, doubted me because I ain't won since 2022. Here we go. Going to secure my first major. So congrats. Congrats to Xander Schauffele. I mean, just an excellent tournament.
Very nice.
First of all, everybody went low at this tournament. I think this is one of the lowest in terms of like combined score, like in relative to par. This was definitely the lowest PGA Championship, like by a mile. Like it wasn't even close. Like the majority of the field was actually under par. So that was incredible. And typically we like to actually see hard golf. Like us who like you know, we like to see the pros struggle a little bit, but not much struggling. Not much struggling this week. But Xander, incredible finish. Needed a birdie to win on the end. Sometimes you just need one putt to win. You just need one. You got one guy on you, and you just need one putt to win. And you know, a few of us know that feeling in a major. So yeah, man, shout out Xander. I'm a spare y'all. I'm not gonna spare y'all. Sometimes you need one putt to win on 18 for the win, while somebody's breathing down your neck. They are breathing down your neck, but you just gotta play. So, you know, it's major winners that understand that. But shout out Xander, man. Shout out Xander. You know, you did shut the door on, you know, some wagers I had, so I wasn't appreciative of that. And I had an opportunity to cash out on Bryson, but you know, of course, my life partner convinced me not to before the putt fell, and
You be having the right picks. It's just the wrong tournaments.
Then they're the wrong picks. Then they're the wrong picks.
Where's that video again? Cue that up.
Yeah. If I would have did this, I would have did that. We had an old billboard up there. But yeah, man, shout out to Xander. Excellent tournament. Definitely looking forward to our next major. Once again, the U.S. Open in Pinehurst in June. AC and Britt will be live.
Hey.
We will be live at the U.S. Open. Be sure to follow us on Instagram. I think we'll probably have our first Instagram live out there. I mean, we got to, right? For the people. Look at Brittany nervous. But yeah, you know, we'll go and just have some. We'll definitely have some coverage. You know, we'll definitely drop a video for the U.S. Open. Looking forward to that. We'll be going that Saturday, and hopefully Tiger will make the cut because he did not make the cut
and I said
at the PGA Championship. You did say that, and I did have a little money sprinkled on Tiger to make the cut, and of course that money went down the drain. But shout out Tiger, man. You know,
go T Tiger.
I'm not willing to say it's over for Tiger. You know, I don't know if it's just my heart, but it's like I still feel like he is someone who, if he's getting the reps that he needs and can play with just some regularity, that he can get like these intangibles down to actually compete for a win.
It's like, your heart.
For a win. So yeah, but we'll see kind of how this season finish. You know, maybe he just need to take the cart, man. You know, like you know, John Daly was out there on a cart on Thursday in a golf cart. Now he did withdraw. I think he had a bad round. He was like, you know what, I ain't even gonna play my second round. But you know, man, we got Tiger in the cart. I really think we would have it, you know, see some more success. But regardless, man, shout out Tiger, man. You know, the GOAT. No matter what they say, the GOAT. So that is pro golf. I don't think anything else happened that was important. Nothing else that I want to talk about. Say that. Charles Schwab, I think this week, still some ballers playing in that. I know Brittany has no idea what tournament that is.
No, they said that.
Who playing in it?
I don't know who, but they said that it was going to be this
week.
My
bad, man. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean.
That was mean.
Because you do know. You're in the know. But your boy Scotty playing. Scotty playing if he ain't in jail.
He won't be in jail.
I need to be in court.
Learn from his mistakes.
But yeah, it'll be some ballers there. There'll be some ball. I don't think Rory's playing. That's what I want to see. But I think Scotty Xander might be out there too. I gotta check. We won't do picks this week because literally I don't even know what the hell going on. But pro golf. Shout out Xander. Great win. First major. Marriage, relationship. Okay, yeah, I had a topic, but let's go back. Let's go back because I got a question. Like, so this what happened with me and Brittany. Hold on, how long ago was this? Was this last year? Like 2023?
Yeah.
So 2023, my wife, and she's a great wife. I want to add that. She's a great wife, has a great heart.
You finished shit on me.
No, I'm not. I would never do that. I would never do that. I've never done that in my life.
You just did. You were so mean to me talking about
and I immediately took it back, bro. Dang. So I have a great wife with a great heart. And, she wanted to do something nice for me. I was going to play in, one of our KOC majors. And, she purchased me a rangefinder. Because she knew that I've been wanting one. And, I was getting ready for my trip. I look in my bag, and what in my bag is a rangefinder. Very nice rangefinder. I'm like, wow, this rangefinder is very nice. It had a screen on it. It clearly had some capabilities I wasn't even sure rangefinders had. And that was fine. But then, of course, like I'm trying to learn how to work it. And I had never really heard of this type of rangefinder. And I look it up, and, it's a very expensive rangefinder. It's like over $600. Let me just clarify. It's over $600. And as somebody who like understands golf and rangefinders and common prices of rangefinders, I'm like, ain't no way in hell I need a $600 rangefinder. Like, there's just no way. And I know that my wife is not she is not well versed in, something like this. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like she a golf accessory expert and truly understood what she was purchasing, like how much money she was spending on this purchase. Like, obviously she was comfortable spending the money. I just don't think that she understood like how much over the average price of a rangefinder she was spending. So, I hit my wife like, babe, appreciate this gift, but like, this is just too much. Like, it's too much. And, I caught a lot of flack in that moment. Just saying, Alex, like, I did the research. This is what I heard. I did the research, and you kind of demeaning me, and because I know exactly what I was getting you, and now you telling me blah blah blah, and if I gave it to you, like, you just need to just accept it. Like, what you mean? It's too much. Like, it is what it is. Now I heard that. Now, of course, I'm not accepting that, but I'm just curious to know. Obviously, like, some time has passed, so I'm curious to know, like, if you still feel the same. And I'd be curious to know for my listeners out there, like, when it comes to your spouse buying you a gift, so, and it don't got to be obviously a rangefinder, but any type of gift where you feel like, hey, like, I appreciate it, but it's not that you spent a lot. It's that I kind of feel like you
want to say I got played. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to say and haven't said.
No, I don't want to say you got played.
My eyes over here twitching because I'm upset.
No, go ahead. Speak your truth. Because I don't want to say you got played.
What you want to say?
It's like I'm trying to think, because I don't want to say that you overpaid, because this rangefinder might actually be worth $600. But I'm trying, I'm a big metaphor guy. I'm trying to find a comparison. It's like if I bought you like $100, I'm looking at your water bottle. It's like if I bought you $100 water bottle, and I was like, babe, this water bottle, like, yours keeps it cold, but this one keeps it really cold. It's actually got a digital thing that tells you the temperature of your water, and the spout, like, it pours like much more evenly than a regular water bottle. And let's say it was like 150. Let's say that.
Same.
No,
this is not the same.
Okay, tell me the difference between my example. It would be like if it's like, babe, I know you've been wanting a new water bottle, and I bought you this $130 water bottle that, man, it's got the bells and whistles. You want to know what you would say? Babe, like, I just needed a water bottle. Like, the only thing I needed was something that can hold water and keep it cold, and it maybe got the little straw piece. Like that's it. Like
Sure.
I appreciate you buying the $130 water bottle, but I know you would be like, Alex, like,
You want to know
why?
what I would have did? I probably
What
would
you
have
would have
said
did? Bro?
all of that, and I would have kept it and drank out of it because you bought it for me, and it's a gift. I didn't spend my money on it. You bought it for me. What upset me at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not upset
No,
anymore.
no, you clearly upset.
I'm
You said
not
your eye
upset.
was
My eye
twitching.
was
You literally
twitching.
just
My
said
eye
that.
was twitching because of how you were talking, but it's fine. Time has passed. My reason for being upset was because I felt like you were undermining any sort of capacity that I had to do research before I bought this product. I know that that's a lot of money. This is not some frivolous expense. Like, this was something that I did take time and I researched. I saw the $200 ones. I saw the $100 ones.
Yeah.
I saw the $300 ones.
Yeah.
I read reviews. I read posts. I looked at videos. I did a lot of research before I decided to pull the trigger and buy it. And it just upset me at the time because I felt like you were like, oh, you just, you're spending money and you don't know what you're getting and blah, 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 blah. But I did know what I was getting.
I would never word it that way, but I'm gonna let you cook.
I did know what I was getting, and I wanted it for you because you love this game, and I wanted you to have the best of the best for something that you love. You spend all of your time. This is your main thing that you like to do outside of anything else, outside of spending time with me and family. Like, this is what you do. This is what you do, and so. I wanted you to have the maximum best experience.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was worth it. Also, it's a gift.
Yeah.
Don't look up the price. Just take the gift and say thank you.
Look, I hear you.
You don't hear me. And this is what happened. This is what happened. We talked about it. We had this conversation for a week straight, like day after day. He said that he wanted a different one. He found one. And what we did was we took it back to the store and I got a gift card and he was able to get some other things in addition to the rangefinder that's back there in the back that he wanted, which was much cheaper. And he got a plethora of other things. And I said, at the end of it, I said, this is what you want. This is your birthday. This is not about me. I'm making it about me because I'm doing something for you. And I feel like you're coming at me for doing something nice for you, which I don't like. But at the end of the day, this is for you. Yeah. And if this is what you want, then that's fine. You want to use this money for something different? That's fine. You still have the money. The money is spent. Like, it's already a done deal.
Sure.
So that's the resolution. But I felt
no, you feel away.
I don't know. I don't know. I do still feel a little bit of a way.
Brittany,
but
the volume in the past 6 minutes as opposed to the volume I'm looking at the meter over here. Your volume is twice the level. So do not tell me
I'm sorry. I'm not
that you
anymore.
felt the way.
I'm not.
You feel away. Yeah, I done got in your feelings.
You do. You be pushing buttons, Alex.
No, I ain't pushing a button.
You are.
It's just sometimes.
You are.
You just got to keep it real.
No, it's residual.
But here's the thing. I don't. First of all, I just want to just clear up a few things because I don't want it to be misconstrued like how appreciative I was. Like when I got the gift, I almost teared up. Like I was like so appreciative that you even like took note of the fact that I've been wanting a rangefinder and you took the initiative to get it before I'm about to go on this golf trip. Like excellent. Like it was just such a thoughtful gift. Had a little note with it. Like it was so great. But going back to, just the practicality, and I don't want to undermine, like, okay, I'm sure you did research, but at the end of the day, like, this is something like you're just, in terms of knowing like what I want from a rangefinder, like you made an assumption about what I may find useful out of a rangefinder, but just to know that a lot of these things, these portions of the rangefinder that you thought would be extremely helpful, they really had no use for me. You know what I mean? Like the rangefinder had a screen on it, which to me don't make sense because I'm looking through a view finder, so I don't need an additional screen to show me numbers. That's almost the exact same thing that we was talking about them apps earlier. Like that's what my app does. So I don't know. And then it has some other features that once again I probably just wouldn't use. It's like I really just need one thing. All this other, like I guess it's nice to have, but I promise I'm not even gonna be using this stuff. And to think that stuff would be worth $300, like I can understand if it was an extra $50 or if it was an extra $100. No, the price of the gadget has doubled, like double. Like just for like $300 is a really nice rangefinder. Like 300 is really nice. Like I didn't even know they made rangefinders that were $600. You know what I mean? It's like going back to that water bottle. If I showed you that water bottle, you would be like, Alice, where the hell did you find this water bottle? And that's how I felt.
And that's why I didn't show it to you beforehand. It was a gift.
And look, once again, I appreciate it, and it was very thoughtful. But it just wouldn't sit right in my heart to accept a gift that I'm not going to utilize in the way that my spouse wants me to utilize it, and knowing how much she paid for it. And to know, once again, if the money is mine, I'm like, man, I got like much better ways to
spend
this money.
Well,
so once again, not only did you give me that gift, you got me another gift, which was something that, you knew exactly what I wanted. Like we had discussed it. You knew exactly what I wanted, got that. So of course, like that is good to go. But, anything else, I would just be very hesitant when it comes to something like that. It's not like a nice shirt or, where you can spend a lot of money and you might not know if this person going to love it, but you make the assumption, I done bought you stuff. I done spent money on you where it's like, I don't know if you're going to love it, but I would think that you're going to like it. And it's like, bro, if you don't like it, then we'll take it back. I would never feel away. If I bought you something super expensive and you said, babe, I appreciate it, but I'm really just not feeling this color. I'm really just not feeling this style. I would like to get another style.
I did. And
I would not feel away.
When you say that, it makes me rethink it again. And I'm like, well, you wouldn't do that to me, so I shouldn't do that to you. I did feel a type of way in the moment.
I know you did.
I just felt
and you still feel away. And that's fine.
It's better now.
That's fine. It is better now.
I feel if I was on 10 last year this time.
Then you on what, about 8.5 right now? Because you're about plus 8.5 decibels.
Probably.
You're about
probably
plus
like
8.5
decibels. There's still some residual
which is
feelings
crazy
in there. But I understand and I hear you. And I hope that you do like the one that you ended up getting. And I hope that you enjoyed the other things that you were able to purchase with the funds.
Love it.
Because we got it on a gift card.
I'll also add that rangefinder super easy to lose. Like super easy to lose. Like I have definitely left mine on at least 3 or 4 carts at this point, and just either I didn't remember that last moment or they didn't call me in a parking lot saying, "Sir, is this yours?" Now just imagine if it was the $600 one. You know what I mean? So it's like, and with that money, of course we exchanged it. I got the gift card. I was able to get like some golf balls, and it helped me buy my new putter, which I don't know, like it's just way more like useful to me than a rangefinder. So, but appreciate you, babe. But yeah, for you all out there, like, what are your thoughts, man? If your spouse buy you a gift and it's super expensive, but to you it's just not practical, like, is it wrong to go back to your spouse and say, babe, I appreciate it, but like it's just not practical? Can we work something else out? Or is it a gift and they gave it to you, so you would be doing them a disservice by doing that, and you should just accept the gift and just be happy about the gift? Curious to know y'all thoughts. Let me know in the chat. There's no chat here. Let me know in the comments.
In the comments.
Let me know in the comments. DMs. You can text me if you know me. What are your thoughts? I'm really interested in that. Now I asked some people about. I was
gonna say it. Did you talk about it?
I asked some people about the trip one. We talked about going on a solo trip.
Oh yeah.
I was talking with some men about it. I think everybody kind of agreed that it's like
with you. They are.
Yeah, it's like why? It's like, what the hell are you doing on this trip? I'm not gonna be feeling a way about it. Somebody said, well, like if you going on a solo trip, I'm going on a solo trip.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It's like your girl can't trip. And then they kind of brought up like, sometimes your girl can trip about something that you don't trip about, and I'm like, that can't.
I said that in the episode.
Yeah, like that
you can go
happen.
on whatever.
That can't happen. Ain't no way like my girl gonna be tripping about something that like she did and I was cool with. Like, I don't know. Like, that's finna be an argument. Like if I go do something and now you like upset about it, but you did the exact same thing, yeah, we finna argue that down.
Agreed.
So yeah. So just
yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man. I love talking relationship stuff. People ask me if I clean that bathroom.
And did you?
Hey, for the record, this just the honest to God truth. I did not clean that bathroom.
I'm gonna tell you what though. Because I was still pretty heated about it.
Out there.
I was still pretty heated about it later.
This is how you finesse.
No, this is not how you finesse. What happened was, I cleaned the bathroom because it needed to be cleaned. I was tired of it. I cleaned it. But Alex did do some other stuff. He cleaned another portion of the home, and he did a great job.
Takes some finesse. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all thought I was going to clean that bathroom. I don't clean up because you want to know why? Because it's your job to clean the bathroom.
Hell up.
What are we talking about?
Hell up.
It ain't my job.
Oh my God.
Just wait it out, fellas. Wait it out. And then manipulate and gaslight and say that, babe, all you got to do is ask me. It works every time. It works like a charm, dude. Come on. Hey, man, that's another episode of That's Hard Golf, man. We appreciate y'all locking in hole 7. Man, it's been fun. It's been fun. More content coming soon. I recently just dropped the 2024 Chattanooga Classic, so I keep bringing up this major. So, me and a group of guys, we have established what we call the KOC Tour, King of the Course Tour. Very kind of intimate group of, just some really close friends and family where, we try to set up some events monthly throughout the year. And then we have 4 majors similar to the PGA. And I have the pleasure of hosting our first major of the year, the Chattanooga Classic. Which is so much fun. So we had 7 golfers this time, and I did release a video just kind of summarizing that. So, definitely interested to see the future at KOC. It's to be honest, it's a kind of exclusive group. Like it's not like hey, anybody who wants to play can play. Kind of exclusive. Maybe in time it'll become larger, but we do like the intimacy of the group and just kind of the close selection process. But still very fun. So definitely check that out. More content coming on that front. Me and you need to play some more golf. I'm praying we can get some in this weekend. Just hard to get Brittany out there.
Especially
if anybody,
now with the cicadas.
Yeah, we're in, this is not a whole U.S. thing, but in our area, we are being infested by cicadas who come every 13 years. And there's another group that come every 10 years. And now we got, I don't know, first time since 18 something. It's bad. It ain't like,
it's bad.
It ain't like, what's the Moses movie?
Oh, the locusts?
Yeah, like it ain't like biblically bad, but it's bad though. It's bad. Well, I can't think of the name of that movie. The Prince of Egypt. It's not Prince of Egypt bad, but it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. But
do you watch the KOC video? I got a chance to look at that, and it was really good. There was some really good golf. Loved the interviews, post and pregame, and y'all look like y'all had a great time, even with the weather and the rain. But do check that out. It was really good.
Hey, appreciate that. Well, that's all I got for you all. Anything else, Britt?
No.
All right, man. Well, it's been your boy AC.
And Britt.
Peace.